around there, but we want to thank some of these fine sponsors. We want to thank Ag Tech Services, your local DeKalb seed and Syngenta crop protection dealer. We want to thank Swanson Real Estate, Meadowvale Ice Cream, A&B Exteriors, Brenda's Custard, Corey Johnson with Johnson Trenching, Crack Attack Concrete, thanks to Peace Oil, First National Bank of Omaha, Grankco FS, the Fuel Division, Heartland Bank, the folks at Lafarge Aggregate, Narvik Concrete, and thanks to Olson Roofing for help sponsor today's tractor pull.
And if you're in live streaming land, welcome to the Sandwich Fair via live streaming. Most of you were watching the other night, had comments. Some were nice. Most of them were talking about my commentary and not Mark's. But anyway, we're glad to have you with us no matter where you are in the world, watching us or here in person attending today's event.
Our first competitor on the Super Farm, live from the Binder Express. Remember, our first puller has the option.
Look at least one more on the Super Farm side before we make a decision if it's set or not. This next Super Farm is actually tied for the points lead with another one that's coming up here in a little bit. So we'll see how he does, and we will, like I say, be deciding point champions tonight. On the other track, after we run another Super Farm or so, we're going to start with a modified. That's the one you need to ask those Boy Scouts if they'll sell you some earplugs. I bought mine early because I know we're going to need them. If you haven't bought them yet, you might want to consider it. Earplugs are not mandatory, but they're recommended for the mod class. Anyway, check it out. A good look at International next down the track on the Super Farm side. We will change the weight transfer machine setting, and Les will be back.
We want to thank A&P Grain Systems for being one of our great sponsors today. Thanks to Ace Hardware, Angie Sugar Buzz Bakery. Thanks to Baker Farm Partners over in Leland, Illinois. Thanks to the Beer Money Pulling Team, Burt Farms, Brian Michaels Masonry. Thanks to Bud Sitko in Salmonock. And we want to thank Caliber Home Loans. Thanks, Steph Gottlieb, for your participation today.
Deer track from the Super Farm 5. Greg Freeze doing the driver out of Manchester, Tennessee.
Jovic Ford Mercury, Hartman Concrete, and Henrich Lawn Care, some of our fine sponsors helping on this year's tractor pull.
I'd like to thank some of our national sponsors of NTPA. Case IH, the official tractor of NTPA. O'Reilly Auto Parts, Angry Farmer Products, Hot Shot Secret, Max Trailer, Senpico Lubricants, Ag Protect One, and Enderley Fuel Injection. And speaking of Enderley Fuel Injection, next weekend in Urbana, Ohio, the Enderley Pull-Off will be conducted. We set the sled 14 different times. All 14 divisions at regional and Grand National level take the top 4 or 5 in there to compete for a part of their purse of well over $150,000. Full-blown wicked up next with Renee Theobald doing the driving. You girls need to... Yes, sir, Bob. Great run for Renee. .49. Let her hear you. Woo-hoo. I don't have to ask. I'm pretty sure she will accept that distance. Did he do it? I don't know. Nice straight run. .565. Good enough for first spot. 323.565. He's got his shut off. Let him hear you. Corey Kielmeyer. 323.565. I see beer money right down there in his face. I mean, I didn't say it. Did I say that out loud? Anyway, if you're a fan of beer money, either on TikTok or Twitter or Skitter or whatever all the kind of social medias you have, down here is this yellow trailer toward the starting line on this side. They have beer money merchandise and all kinds of stuff over here. And they're with it. Get the distance for Doug just a moment. .275.615. Good enough for third spot, 275.615. That's going to bring up Brooke Ferris over on the Super Farm side out of Addison, Michigan on the Absolutely Nuts tractor. Once again, Absolutely Nuts tractor on the Super Farm side. Brooke Ferris doing the driving. They have two tractors, Absolutely Nuts and Assorted Nuts, but it seems that Assorted Nuts is still broke. So Absolutely Nuts is the only tractor they brought with them. That's why he's a points leader, ladies and gentlemen. He never disappoints unless he has trouble. That's pretty well his standard run. Give it up for him. He can hear you, Mr. Brett Bird. If I sound excited, I'm not really, but for 20 years I pulled modified divisions, so maybe I got a little extra love on that class. I don't know. 353.1. Our track's 350 foot long today, and he went past the end of the track 3 feet. 353.1 for Mr. Brett Bird. All I can say is, woohoo, which you wouldn't think a 300-pound man would say. Okay, 310. Anyway. Now I'll calm down because, you know, no I won't. On the Super Farm side, we should have up next Tony Seatsma out of Allendale, Michigan with the Wolverine Deer. Many-time point champion, always a tough competitor. The Wolverine Deer on the Super Farm side will be next. Down the track. I'd say he's happy. You're right, Mark. Now, while we're waiting on the distance, here's a secret. There's actually 2 humans on that tractor. In a small container in front of his feet are the ashes of his father. He actually has his cremated remains of his father on board with him. His mother came with him from New York, and he just took the lead, I believe. a second. That was Jack Kielbar. On the Super Farm side, up next, the Plastic Money Tractor will be out. $313.245 for Jack Kielbar. Good enough for fifth spot. 313.245. The Plastic Money Tractor. Jason doing the driving tonight. Jason Bensner. And he's also one to watch. We got 4 to go over there and 1 to go over here. 2, I'm sorry, the first one dropped. Once again, did I mention that NCPA is really proud to be a part of the 134th Sandwich Fair? I've been coming here, I don't know, 20 some odd years. I always enjoy it. And I am today as well. Plastic Money, let's see what he can do. Sounded like one of them popped going down the track. Did you hear that pop? Sounded like a burst panel to me. Sounded like a burst panel pop. 288.930. Good enough for 6th spot. 288.930 for Mr. Pintack out of New York. Well, we'll run down how these. Well, we got 1 more to go. I'm sorry, we had 1 drop.
Good run for John. In the distance in just a second. 3 to go.
Okay, get to this in just a second. That's not the kind of run Les wanted, but .140, good enough for 7th place. 280.140. On the Super Farm side, it's going to bring up Lee Butts out of Fair Grove, Michigan with the press-on tractor. Here's how the modified finished up. Tommy Owens, congratulations, 373.935. Second place, Brett Bird at 353.1. Third place, Corey Kielbar at 323.56. Renee Theobald got 4th at 322.49. And Jack Kielbar 5th at 313 and change. That means that Tommy Owens gained 1 point on Brett Bird. They were separated by 3 points before this afternoon. So right now they are 2 points apart. Brett Berg is 2 points in the lead. That will be a tight race. There will be some lean fuel settings and some mean runs tonight. Definitely be one to watch. Yeah, it'll all be hanging out tonight when it comes to mod play. They all will be. Dave Whalen out of Tipton, Michigan with My Last Excuse. Up next on the Super Farm side. Up first on the Pro Stock side, a brand new tractor. They only made a couple passes down the track. Kurt Wildman doing the driving out of Edgerton, Wisconsin. Straight out of line, it says. And yes, it's a Klaus. It's a Klaus. They're building a fence in the shop that's not out yet. The secret is, it's a John Deere engine under the hood. Robbie Lemke, if you're watching live streaming, get well soon, man. Got one of those Robbie Lemke Philip box in it, John Deere copy. My Last Excuse. Dave Whalen going down to Super Farm side. Measure it, and well, now he was test hook, wasn't he? He's test hook, so technically he can drop the last or 6 and come back and try it again. Yeah. Does he want to drop? What's he want to do? He's going to drop the last and come back. So that means that Esden Lemke out of Helensville, Wisconsin will be up next. Driving, yeah, Revelation Pro.
We want to thank Extreme Team, the lawn maintenance people. Bodson Brothers Chevrolet out of Sublette, Illinois. Whiffles Hybrids. Thanks to Willard Farms Trucking. Y-Tech Excavating, Westfall Farms out of Newark, Illinois, Worley Custom Fabrication, and Whitaker Auto Salvage, 2 locations, Sandwich and Earlville.